Over to Mary Kate in the sports studio to find out more.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Carver's going to be hopping this weekend. Women's gymnastics is tonight at 7 p.m. against Ball State. Men's basketball tomorrow against Indiana, and then women's basketball will be on Sunday. I will be at Carver literally the entire weekend. But the Iowa women's basketball team is hot off of a 4-game win streak and will be back after a week off to face Wisconsin this Sunday.
It's a little bit more special, I think, just because I am from the state of Wisconsin. They recruited me, and so, yeah, I would definitely say it's a little bit more special. I mean, I wouldn't say in terms of preparation I'm doing anything different. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another game against a really good opponent.
It's been a point in the season where everything's just coming together. We just got to keep making sure everything stays flowing well, and I know we need to handle their guards and stuff. Kayla McMorris is really good guard for them. I think she just got 1,000 points the other day, and then that's one of my friends from home. So it's always fun to go out there and beat your friends.
I mean, it just feels a lot better going into your last week, sitting yourself in a good position. We know we have work to do. We know we have these 3 games ahead of us. We know we have the Big Ten tournament, but where we sit right now looks pretty good.
We just have to focus and remember that every game's important, and any team in the Big Ten can come out on any given night and really thrive. So,
the game against Wisconsin will be the annual Pink Out game in honor of breast cancer awareness. The Iowa baseball team will open up their season this weekend down in Florida. Here's what the team and Coach Heller had to say about starting off their season.
Ready to get out there, compete against someone else besides ourselves, because we've been just playing against ourselves in scrimmages. I think everyone's pretty determined to get out there and try to get 3 wins.
I think everyone's ready to get out on a real field and play against a real team. And you can practice and get a lot done, but there comes a point in time when you just need to go out and play and kind of see where you're at. And I think we're to that point, and I know the guys are really excited to get to some warmer weather and go out and play the game.
I haven't really sensed any jitters or anything like that, which you kind of usually get with the opening series, but I think everyone's just excited, ready to get going again. Where would you rather be, 70 degrees or 10 degrees?
Well, like Newstrom just said, I would rather be in the warm weather as well, and it looks like it will be nice and sunny for the guys in Florida and get off. It will start at 85 degrees today, but first pitch will be at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Nick Allgaier will be on the mound for the Hawks today against Toledo after being out all of last season after having Tommy John surgery. You can listen to the game on the Hawkeye Radio Network with our very own Zach Mackey on the call. We reported earlier this week that Iowa Wrestling's Alex Marinelli had earned Big Ten Co-Wrestler of the Week. Marinelli's feats have gathered him national attention and earned him a spot as a leader on the team. DITV's Bo Bowman has covered Marinelli since his beginnings as a Hawkeye and how big of a difference he's made to the Iowa wrestling program.
Over the last 8 years, the Iowa wrestling program began to fall off to the wayside in the college wrestling world. Since then, teams like Penn State and Ohio State have risen to the occasion, becoming the top dogs of the sport. But at the beginning of this year, head coach Tom Brands made a promise that this year would be the turning point for Hawkeye wrestling.
This is the first time that I've approached a season like this where you're talking about having unknowns. This is the first time where I've approached a season like this where the exciting things are the unknowns.
And this season has been a step in the right direction. The Hawks unveiled promising underclassmen like Spencer Lee and Jacob Warner, but perhaps the biggest surprise was 165-pounder Alex Marinelli's quick rise to the top of the rankings. Marinelli almost didn't even come to Iowa and was verbally committed to Ohio State. But once he changed his mind, there was no doubt he would do great things in a black and gold singlet.
I made the best decision that I could have ever made in my life, like going to Iowa. Who wouldn't want to come here? You got Tom, Terry, Morningstar, you got the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. We got a lot of people, camaraderie, it's a family here.
Nearing the end of his freshman campaign, Marinelli finds himself ranked number 2 in the nation and viewed as one of the most physical wrestlers out there.
He puts pressure on you, he's strong. Alex Marinelli, the bull.
With only one dual meet left before the postseason begins, Marinelli is one of only 2 freshmen in the country with an undefeated record, a statistic he hopes to keep intact, to put this program back on top.
Some kids break under pressure and some kids rise to the occasion.
I shoot, I score, he shoots, I score.
From Iowa City, Bo Bowman, DITV Sports.
Well, as you can see, Marinelli is such a big part of Iowa's success. Him and the rest of the Hawks will battle Iowa State in their last dual meet of the season this Sunday at 2 p.m. That is it for me from the sports studio. We will have a full weekend of Hawkeye sports, so make sure you come back on Monday for all of your highlights from the weekend.